welcome back to round 3, and it wouldn't be a fight night if we didn't bring you an obligatory Sammy Nash matchup. On our left will be the titular Sammy Nash playing 4-colour WoL versus Paul McAvoy with Giga WoL.
It's a good old classic Sammy of I'm going to try every deck and then go back to soiree.
It's not soiree.
Is it not soiree?
No, it is 4-colour wall pile, basically. While we're waiting and shuffling up there, just want to say a big shout out there to Stardust, first time chatting, and really nice comment. Thank you so much, we appreciate it. Join us, we're here most weeks. I'd like to say every week, but I'm a tired man. But again, guys,
working 9 to 5.
I know, guys. Though, join us on YouTube under Next Dimension Hobby, where you can see all the vaults of our games as well, and some other discussions and things like that. Also, check out our affiliate link for Firestorm Games for anything geek related, where you can get, I think it's 5% off, and you can see all of our links and affiliate links and socials at CymruCactuars.com. In the meantime, though, the titular Giga WoL.
And I thought we were about to whiff that.
Nah, never. So, we have got a Moot and a... Oh God, what's his name? He told me earlier, and I've forgotten what it is. Begins with A.
Trying to see, but I am as blind as a bat.
I don't know. Let's just search for Mute, because that's one we don't see very often. It's not even Mute, it's the one that searches Sid Randell, I believe. The Remedy, rather.
Is Paul still running the Medusa and Sephiroth in this list?
To be honest, I'm really not sure. I'd like to think with the amount of ice that he is playing it, there probably is a Sephiroth in there. But
The Medusa, I think, when I saw it, was a very interesting option. And straight in with the Shantota, you cannot blame him.
No, but again, the retainer, sort of FF15 forward there, sacrifice, get something back from the break zone. So that's pretty nice. And I think Paul has just top decked a Lena. Gilgamesh in hand, backup, and obviously he has the Zeramus he got back. Does he have the colours? It doesn't look like it will be enough for the Gilgamesh.
No, I think he's only got Ice Lightning in there.
No, so we are just going to go Zeramus to Dull Freeze the Shantato.
Does it freeze as well, or is it just Dull? I think it's just Dull, isn't it?
Freezes. Zeramus.
It's only just Dulled.
Freeze. Choose one character, freeze it. So, yeah. Doesn't have haste. Oof, Sedan hitting potentially the Lena. Do you let him keep it? I don't think we do. No.
Wait, hold on.
What?
So Sammy dulled the Shantoto, but it was active and it's only a freeze.
Discarded all.
Oh, discard. Okay.
Played the Edgar, plays the Sedan for free.
Right, got you.
So, first damage going to Sammy Nash.
And what have we pulled? An Onion Knight, and I couldn't quite see the other one.
And now we just attack with the Zeramus, freeze the Sedan, that's never getting back up again. And hitting a 3-drop Ishtola. Pretty nice here.
I don't really think it matters if Zidane gets up anyway. I mean, to be able to just check to see if you can rinse any walls off of Paul.
Yeah, and he's removed so far the Lena and the Raijin. So Seifer is in the deck, and obviously that's not going to be getting haste easily now. But Sammy Nash now thinking of digging in.
Limit break.
Yeah, what's...
And guessing a Cloud.
Yeah, probably the Cloud would be a good shout here, because...
Surges, okay. Is that the right option? I would just break the Zeramus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go. It looks like he's changed his mind.
Yeah.
I mean...
I think the Surges would have been a silly option.
Yeah, Cloud, just straight up break is going to be a lot better, especially on the Zeramus, where it's going to dull everything at end of turn.
That's the thing. If it was only on the swing, Surges, sure, but where it has an effect, even if it's frozen, it's going to trigger. Why not just break it?
Yeah, and Sammy Nash down to 1 in hand, discarding the Mist Dragon there. But Paul's sat on a full clutch now.
I don't want to say that his pools are a bit dead, but not finding a wall for this long is painful.
Yeah, but we're going in with Seifer.
And we got an Adea, and...
Yeah, let's get that Adea back.
Yep.
And now we're going to get the haste for the Seifer as well with the Raijin.
And we're milling another 2?
I think we're
8,
just
9,
seeing
10,
what's
11, 12, 13, 14. So I don't think Rugin's online, is it?
And on Paul Mill for the Raijin. There we go.
1 and 2.
No? Oh, okay. Sorry. No, when it enters, it mills. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's just have a... There we kill it. Still not enough to, I think, give the break, though. It just needs 10 for the
It needs
Seifer,
10,
right?
yes. So what that did for Paul was put the Rider online giving haste to the Seifer.
Yeah.
Because I think actually without that milling 2, you wouldn't have been able to put the Seifer online this turn because it wouldn't have had haste.
Exactly. Now we hit the X-Burst Lena, get a draw for Sammy. The Raiden also put in the Seifer just out of range of the block for the Cloud as well, because 9k is pretty tough to deal with right now. Sammy, a couple water cars, I think one of them was Lena.
Yes, I saw a Lena in hand as well. There goes a Leviathan.
What do we... Is it maybe an Unai? Does he have an Unai in hand or something? No? Doesn't look
No.
like it. Is it...
Oh, okay.
Porum to turn off the Seifer is pretty nice. So every turn...
Discarding a second Porom to play the Lena.
Yeah, I don't particularly hate this. You need your backups out to play the Warrior of Light. But now...
And what do we... There's an Irvine in hand.
Oh,
That's nasty.
I'm not sure how much of a difference this makes here. As long as you can keep the Seifer from breaking things and you keep your palm around, because every turn it's going to get 1k bigger. You just need it to survive. Now, Paul also has a 4-colour wall in hand. Oh,
And he's getting rid of the Porom of the Cloud.
Let's absolutely get a turn off something, Sammy. I hope you did before you let that resolve, but we're not quite sure.
And that is the danger of Limit Break. You play the Porom dies.
Yeah, I think if I'm honest, the Twins are in a really bad spot at the moment. He did not turn off the Seifer before it went, so the Cloud is also going to die. But we hit Kusith on damage 3. What do we get back here? Don't pick the Pom. I think the Twins are in such a bad spot.
I think the only thing that the Twins do, unfortunately, these days is just bait out the Clouds.
Yeah, absolute lightning rods. They are indeed. So what do we have in break that you can get back?
There's nothing. He's getting back to Porom.
Yeah, I don't think there was much else in there that he could choose.
I guess there's the defence at the moment that Cloud is currently on the field. There's not going to be another one to break the Porom, at least.
Potentially, yeah, you're not wrong there. I mean, Sammy is in real trouble, and I'm not seeing the way he claws his way back into this. I mean, he's given up his option of Shantato LB, but we're not playing the Palm he got back. We are just going in with Ak. So, top 5.
Fiend, a Leviathan, an Amaterasu, a Palom, and an Amaterasu.
I mean, you could take the Amat and hit the Seifer on attack, even, the trigger will still happen.
I would agree. I think that against what he's playing, the Fiend is pretty dead, and I don't think Palom's doing anything. I think that's probably the worst option.
I mean, he's on damage 4, he can be targeted by ability, so it kind of makes the Seifer tag in it dead. I'm not sure I dislike the Fiend, to be honest. So he's on damage 3, much like again what Nia did against Jacob in the last round. The Fiend is going to maybe stop the Seifer enough to make a difference. The problem is that it's still 9k, but he can also block the Raijin, and if he takes 1 more point of damage, he can also block the Cloud. So the Fiend could be an alright answer here.
I'm not sure if there's anything in Paul's list that is around about 9k just to kind of power through. I mean, if he had the Fujin, but I don't think he's running Fujin.
I mean, he could just play anything from his LB that targets the Fiend if he can, and have it cancelled, then attack with Seifer and it's over anyway. So...
Does it have to cancel the first effect?
Yes, it does. So there's damage 5. Now... the Fiend is truly all live. He is now 9k, and if it takes damage less than his power, it becomes 0.
Passing for turn. Couldn't quite see what he put.
No.
I think that's a Lena in hand. So if it is there a potential for an S effect?
Potentially, but you need a 3 or less, and it's only going to be a Porom, I believe, that you can target.
But now the Fiend's up, the Porom is a little bit more protected.
This is true. It could be slightly stally, giving Sammy enough time to get back into the game. Paul has lost only 1 Giga Wall so far, but I think we're going... Is that Victoria?
That's a Victoria.
Doesn't Paul have 3 in hand, though?
Yeah, he has 3.
So it does nothing.
Yeah, I think this is a mistake.
Yeah, I think Sammy is walking straight into Paul's hands here.
It seems like he's aware that it does nothing, though.
Except for the fact that he's got 3 in hand. It's also 9k. So... yeah, it doesn't do anything though, Sammy.
I think you need to be 2 or less, I think.
Oof, hitting a Giga Wall. Yeah, it does. 2 or less in hand.
I mean, Paul hasn't hit a Giga Wall for quite a while. We knew it was coming up, but there is one anyway.
Raijin, Seifer, Fujin,
Sidrandal, and there's a Gilgamesh.
Oh.
Nearly a whiff.
Oh, Sammy Naj is about to wish he had never played this game.
And I think because of the wall...
Well, yeah, the wall...
We hit 6, I believe. There's no light or dark in the break zone, so we're hitting 6.
That Shantato was enough just to not get it to maximum colours. So, Gilgamesh is going to have... at least first strike, haste. Doesn't have brave, though. So, tagged in the Fiend effect cancels. And we're going to take the block. Yeah, it was only 8k, so it's going to die. Gets broken by the Seifer. Victoria going in to chump block, was it? Nope, instead we're just going to take the damage.
Hitting a Meath. Not triggering the...
Did the wall come in this turn? Yes, it did. I was just about to say. And the thing is, Paul's got no cards in hand now, so the Victoria is 10k. So I'm surprised.
Does it really matter, though, with the state pausing? I don't think so.
No.
He draws next turn, the 10k's offline.
You need a board wipe, and I don't think you're going to get one because your Toto is already down.
Is he running... Depends if he's running Cymru. I don't think he is.
Oof, so Surges now. Last card out of the LB. Sammy taking...
This is a last-ditch effort from Sammy.
Sammy is trying everything, kicking and screaming. He's going into that Dark Knight. But, I mean, it's an extra blocker. It's not enough, though. You're already on 6 and you're facing down 4. You need to freeze the Seifer. I suppose the Victoria... Well, the Victoria's going to go back to 7k as well, because obviously Paul gets to draw.
Welcome to the stream, by the way, Emo Tempest TCG. Thank you for joining.
Yep, thank you for joining us as always. Paul in commanding lead here. I've also realised I've not updated the score. There we go. 6-1 at the moment. Sammy Naj absolutely flaying. Runs straight into a Victoria that did nothing because, well, Paul had 3 cards in hand.
But in that Surges and that Palom is showing how much of a desperate last-ditch effort Sammy's in right now.
Yeah, I think it's enough to make Paul not be able to win this turn, but I think...
Swinging McLeod.
Yeah, chop with the Surges, yeah. Wall coming in. I think you...
Block with the Victoria.
Yeah, you take the jump block with the Palom, to be honest.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it's not big enough to stop the other one, and in theory you can trade with the Raijin. But...
very true.
It looks like Paul might be on 2 backups in hand there. So Sammy has been given a lifeline. It's not much of one.
No, only 3 in hand, I believe.
Yep, his entire LB deck has been used, so there was no answers there now.
Are we going to get a handshake, or does Sammy see some potential?
It's just that Seifer is going to do a lot of problems for Sammy, because it's just going to attack and break anything anyway.
You know what, though? Props to Sammy. You love to see it. He could probably give a handshake here, but he is staying until the end.
Oof.
Never mind. He has Demon.
Okay, so the Demon...
You get rid of Break Zone and break the wall.
Yeah, because choosing element is 7k, right?
Yes. Choosing job is 8k, choosing element is 7.
I think I still would have picked...
Lightning?
Yeah, because you would have killed the Seifer and the Raijin, because the Raijin would have stopped buffing the Seifer. So it would be dropping back to 7k.
But then getting rid of the break zone also gets rid of the buff of Raijin as well.
Raijin's still there though.
And that's game.
Yeah, so just playing the Surges pull there off of his LB, because he had still loads of it left. Really well played. 7-2. I mean, I guess we'll just speak to the guy, to Paul in a minute, but that Surges play was a bit... sorry, not Surges. The Victoria play was a bit of a strange one for Sammy.
It was a strange one, yeah. Unless it was a last-ditch effort for a blocker.
I mean, maybe. Although it could have been the same he played last week or the week before on stream, and Josh ran into his Sid Randell playing LB card, so it could have just been a slip of the mind. But anyway, guys, we will do a quick be right back. We'll get McAvoy over here, and we'll have a quick talk about the round. So catch you in a minute.
If Kiddie can drink on stream, I can eat chicken on stream.
Well, good, because now you've got that on camera. Guys.
Do you want me to do the next one for you?
Sorry,
Yes,
Papa Paul is having to help a young kid take it.
Oh, there's no tail lines in it. What is that? What is that?
Anyway, the winner of round 3.
I'm not a winner. No one was a winner then.
I don't know.
No. We just said to him at the end of that, it was like, have you ever played a game of tennis with no ball? People trying to hit back and forth with nothing.
Well, either way, though, you walked away with the victory technically. I mean, obviously we saw a misplay Victoria from Sammy there.
Instead of the Surges, yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made a massive difference. No. But yeah, it was...
How big was the turn 1 Toto against you? Like, were you concerned at all?
Not really. Like, again, I'm on top decks and everything, but like it's not so much like to be honest with you, I don't think he should have done it, because the Earth CP in that was Claris.
Right.
I was just like, mate, just take 2-3 damage. You'll be fine. Do it on curve a little bit more than that. But as soon as I think there was like a Claris and a Tycoon in there, and I was just like. That's the moment I'm just like, I think I won this one. Yeah. But like, and obviously that also depends on what I get. But like, again, the growth on that was fine. If he's got no Mist Dragon, it can just hit.
It did also feel like no matter what, he was always scrambling to try and get back in that game. I think you had control no matter what. Obviously, the Gilgamesh coming out sort of in the midpoint, but only 6 colours, right?
Just see me wipe the dust off the Fiend.
Yeah, I saw that. I had a good over that one.
To be honest, it wouldn't have been a bad shout for Seifer.
If it was a better card.
But yeah,
I would have picked the Ami seeing it.
Well, because I was debating as well, just like, well, I can just play Surges.
That's
If the next card is an ice one, which it wasn't, I'll just get Surges and do it. But I can't get a light Warrior of Light in the break zone, so like it's only gonna be on 5, but that's fine. Whatever, he's going to block it because he wants this dead anyway. But that means that he knows that it's dead regardless. So,
so this is a new variant of the deck for you, right? That
it is it's an American Materia Cup Winner one, and I am butchering this, so I'm sorry for the guy that made it and did really, really well with it. It's the only way you'll ever get me to play FF8 cards.
So, out of curiosity, I noticed during that game that you had a while between your first 7-drop wall and your second.
Yeah.
Was that a concern for you in that deck?
As long as I had it, it was fine. It means I just got to wait 2 turns, but it was just like... it was that or not play LB Cloud, and it's fine. It's just took things away from him and still had stuff that he had no answers for.
And to be fair, it was on a Porum as well, so it was...
yeah, exactly.
Those cards are...
When he'd been 2 Porums to play the Fiend, I was like, alright.
I'm also surprised he just didn't pick Lightning there, because that still would have got rid of the Seifer and the Raijin. Because the Raijin's buffing the Seifer, and then obviously when that dies, the other one dies with it, right?
Oh, when he played the demon.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this about. I think Sergi's has ruined the demon for good.
Really?
Yeah, I really think so. Because that's just. It's only going to do the one thing once, and it's remove the break zone so that obviously Seifer's not going to kill, but I think he gained enough value on that. So
me and Fish was both saying that we also.
You're chicken all around your mouth. Are you alright?
Me and Fish was also saying that we think Cloud has destroyed the twins a little bit. It seems nothing more than
I think it's never been a worse time for the twins.
Yeah,
and
it seems nothing more than Cloud bait.
If you're it's not just that, because if you're playing Cloud, it means that you've got more opportunity to play things like Ixion.
Yeah,
and Ixion is super good at the moment with just the sheer amount of things it hits. Obviously, I'm always a big advocate for Ixion anyway, but which is why I've just been no, I think twins are bad because I'll just Ixion and kill them.
Yeah.
But
I think a lot of cards are in that situation now, though, because you look at Earth Water, and I've seen a few lists, and I think Sophie's in the same predicament as well nowadays.
I suppose it depends on what Earth Water you're playing.
It's not going to hit any other twos with that, though, other than Rydia, I suppose. But it's funnily enough, it doesn't actually do much against the Siren deck, even though you think it would.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
So, any matchups that you're particularly worried about with this deck? Because
I don't know. I'm playing it for the first time tonight, so we'll see how we go. Other aggro, last one was Knights, but flatten Knights because Knights is just such a dreadful mid game. Well, in fact, it doesn't have one. It's you take out. It was like Seifer take out Gorilla, top deck another Gorilla. Cool. You only got one hit, and it wasn't particularly good. Hit the Gorilla again. Oh, you had to pay with that last Gorilla with a Ramza because you didn't have the Fire CP to play Ramza. It's just it has. After that, you're on just drawing two cards. You've got no backups because it doesn't play backups, and it can't do anything. So
that was quite a shock for our first round. Was that Paul Fallon decided to go 3 backups before we saw.
Yeah,
I play heavier backup variant in that as well. I think I play 2 more than he does, but you need a mid game.
Sure.
It shocked me because Fish was saying about how aggro Fallon has made his Knights, and then when he pulled out the 3 backups, I was like, this doesn't look too aggro to me.
Yeah, right.
It's probably right in my place, I tell you. But thank you again for joining us. Congratulations on your victory.
It wasn't a victory, and I shouldn't be congratulated for that. It's
okay, congratulations on the game. Guys, we're going to take a short break. There's 8 minutes left on the round, so we'll take 5. Let Taylor finish his chicken, and we'll be back with you. So catch you in a bit.